Throughout the years, these champions have shaped the history of sail. They've risen to the challenge and taken all before them, providing us with thrilling victories and memorable moments. Tonight, we mark an historic milestone as we celebrate over 2 decades of quizzing. It's Heat 4 of the 21st Birthday Challenge through the years on Sail of the Century. And now it's good evening to Glen Ridge.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thanks, Pete. Hello, and it's great to be with you as we celebrate our 21st birthday here on Sail, and we've had some fabulous games. It's been great to see some wonderful champs join us as we're looking at the champions from all over the 21 years. One from each year has been joining us, and we have 4 more again tonight. Before we get into it, though, would you please welcome Karina Brown. Hi, KJ. How are you? Good to see you. Now, we've thanked a lot of people, and as far as viewers are concerned, and we quite regularly mention the crew who are fantastic and have been great over the years with Sail, but there is one person who's been a part of Sail, has only missed, I was going to hold up 4 fingers and say 10 shows. 10 shows here on Sail, and it's our mate, isn't it?
I know. Mr. Pete Smith's been with us.
Put your hands together and please congratulate Pete.
Thank you very much,
On
guys.
21 years of Sail, the golden voice of the show. Pete, you are?
Thank you very much.
And he's so much more than the golden voice.
He is. He's a great support. It's been great having you with us, Pete.
Behind-the-scenes story she could tell.
We won't go there. We'll just cut
You
that right
paid me
away.
not to, Pete.
But it has been great, Pete. Thanks a heap for your support.
Pleasure.
And once again, to all the crews who've worked on Sail over the 21 years, they've done a fantastic job today. All right, the champs. We already have 3 going into the final, or the semi-final, I should say, on Monday night.
It's amazing how fast they are in the fast money.
It's incredible, isn't it? The knowledge is amazing. So let's see how we go tonight, because tonight we're heading a little more into my era. In fact, all of these 4 champs have been a part of Sail since I was a part of it, so I kind of feel as if I know them really well. So, who's here?
Okay. Our first champion first appeared on Sail 6 years ago and went on to compete in the 1997 Masters Series. Lightning fast on the buzzer, he has a reputation for dominating in the fast money. From New South Wales, please welcome back Len Keating.
Hello, Len.
Our second champion has had some once-in-a-lifetime experience thanks to his appearance on Sail. He's also appeared in other specials, including his semi-finals appearance on the 18th anniversary. From New South Wales, please welcome back Paul Grimes.
Hello, Paul. Great to see you.
Our third champion used his winnings to purchase a property in Bondi, and he enjoys regular swims at the Bondi icebergs. From New South Wales, please welcome back Russell Cheek.
Hello, Russell. Great to see you too.
And our fourth champion was a steady performer who seemed to have his eyes on all the cash and prizes right from the word go. Despite this, he loved to play the cash card. From New South Wales, please welcome back Mark Noland.
Hello, Mark. Nice to see you with us too. And we're looking at the years tonight. 92, 93, 94 and 95 are being covered here. So we're getting close to present time. Yeah. So let's go straight for it. We could talk for ages, but let's play the game. That's what we're here for. We need a winner. That winner is going into the semi-final on Monday night. So good luck to all. $20 starting money.
Good luck.
We'll see you soon. All right, so who is going to be the person representing these 4 players into the... It's going to be you, is it, Paul? Nothing like positive thinking so early in the night. Who's it going to be? Let's go for it, so good luck all. First question. From the French for blue ribbon, a high distinction, Russell.
Cordon bleu?
That's correct, especially in cookery, is known by the phrase cordon watts. Held on the flight deck of the aircraft carrier USS John C. Stennis was the recent premiere of which big-budget, Russell?
Pearl Harbor.
Correct, World War II film. A place where racial amalgamation and social and cultural Len.
Melting pot?
That's correct, cultural assimilation are going on is called a melting pot. Here's a visual question. Pictured here is which sportsman? Paul.
Nigel Mansell.
That's correct, Formula 1 champion. The Australian men's team in which sport is called the Kookaburra? Len.
Basketball.
No, it's not. It's hockey. Resulting in 14 books published from 1962 to 81 was Ruth Park's ABC... Paul.
Oh, crikey.
Would have been a good get if you got it, Paul. ABC children's radio drama series about the muddle-headed Watts, the muddle-headed wombats. Which ship with 2 or more masts and Russell?
A brig?
No, and 4.5 sales is also a large glass for beer. Schooner, the answer there. Russell still in the lead on $25. Len, Paul and Mark all on $20. And it's time for Brain Drain. So ready, players? Here's the question. I am a small but strategically important group of islands. My culture has been moulded by centuries of foreign rule, with influences ranging from Arab to Norman to English. Under Emperor Charles V of Spain, Paul.
The Channel Islands?
No. On with the question. I was given to the Knights Hospitallers in 1530. In 18... Len.
Malta?
I am Malta. That's correct, Len. And answering in the $15 zone there. Karina was talking about the champs being quick on the mark. That's a classic example. Len, you're now in the lead on $35. On with the questions. Which homophone is both a marine bivalve mollusk and a body... Russell?
Clam.
No. And a body tissue that produces motion, muscle. The loan interest payments exceed the investor's income from the investment in the financial... Russell?
Negative gearing.
That's correct. Financial situation called negative lots. First opportunity to pick some money up off the board. $10 has been placed behind one of our famous faces. So, who am I? Born in Atlanta in 1944, I sang in church and in gospel choirs as a child, and at age 19 formed a vocal group whose first major hit was the 1961 release Every Beat of My Heart. Achieving sustained popularity after signing to Motown Records in the mid-1960s, Russell?
Diana Ross.
No. We recorded such rhythm and blues hits as I Heard It Through the Grapevine, It Should Have Been Me, Paul? No. And the Nitty Gritty. Len?
Temptations?
No. All the clues for you, Mark. During the 1970s, we changed to a more adult-orientated style, scoring hits with such ballads as Make Me the Woman That You Go Home To, Neither One of Us, So Sad the Song, and the Grammy Award-winning Midnight Train. Mark?
Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Mark, I can't accept that. Gladys Knight was the lead singer of the Pips, but we did ask for Who Am I? And started off with Born in Atlanta in 1944. All we can accept there is Gladys Knight. So an incorrect answer. No one having the opportunity to pick from our Fame Game board or pick some money up off the board. So at the end of this round, we have Len in the lead on $35. Russell on $25. Mark and Paul both sharing a score of $20. So it's early in the game and anyone's game, as we'll be back in just a moment with round two. But before we do that and before we go to the break, here's Karina once again to go through the years.
Back in 1992, the Sale of the Century cash jackpot hit levels never before seen, and it was one lucky science student who won it, and in doing so broke another world record.
This jackpot is a massive $508,000.
$508,000. Do you want 10 seconds think time as to whether you want to take it or not?
I think I'll come back next screen.
Let's have a look at a couple of things through it all. $676,790,000 worth of prizes and money, which you've won. You've gone into the Guinness Book of Records, and we're wrapped.
And it was in 1994 that Kathy Freeman was the name on everyone's lips, when she won 2 golds and a silver at the Commonwealth Games, and proudly carried both the Australian and Aboriginal flags.
Welcome back to Sale. This is round two, and it was great to see in the vignette just before the break there, Rob Kushmersky. Of course, Rob was the first champ I had the pleasure of being associated with here on Sale, but also in the Guinness Book of Records. And there have been 80 champs who have been a part of Sale since it first started in 1980. And unfortunately, we couldn't have them all back here, but we do have champs representing each of the years who are joining us through this series. Now, before we get into round two on this occasion, a question for you at home, which could win you $100,000. Who was the first hostess of the program when the show premiered in 1980? The number's on the screen at the moment. Ring it as many times as you like. Leave your details and, of course, the answer to that question. And who knows, you could win $100,000 cash. What a great way to go. All right, so as we get into round two, Len in the lead on $35. Here are the questions. Beginning with H is what racing, the sport of driving a horse, Russell?
Harness.
That's correct, pulling a light two-wheeled vehicle called a sulky. In Australia, the pre-decimal crown was a coin worth, Russell?
5 shillings.
Worth how many shillings? We did need 5 shillings, but unfortunately the buzzer beat you there. I'll just check on that though. Yep. OK, Russell, I'm wrong. I apologise. Just in the nick of time. They've given it to you. So a correct answer, we have a tied game. Len and Russell both on $35 as we continue. In the US, casinos were for many years legal, only in the states, Len?
Las Vegas.
Nevada and New Jersey was the answer we needed. Fast money, 30 seconds up on the clock and your time starts now. Appointments of friends to office is called Len.
Nepotism.
Jobs for the boys. Beginning with E is which Welsh term for a competitive? Len.
Stedford.
Correct. Which cross is the highest military award? Paul.
George.
Victoria. First run in what century was the Melbourne Cup? Len.
The 19th century.
Correct. Fingered to allay nervousness or tension are what beads? Russell.
Worry bead.
Yes. Latin for the voice of the people is the phrase? Len.
Vox populi.
Yes. Which fictional figure is the personification of the US government? Russell.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam is correct there. And just picking up on one of those questions, Len, appointments of friends to office is called jobs for the what was the actual question. That's why we needed jobs for the boys. All right, still a close game. Russell on 45, Len on 40, Mark on 20 and Paul on 15. Time for a fame game question. $15 being added to the board, so who am I? Born in the British colony of Virginia in 1743 and dying in 1826, I attended the College of William and Mary and after studying law was admitted to the bar. In 1769 I entered the lower house of the colonial legislature and 7 years later was chosen as one of the delegates to the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia. In June of 1776, when the decision to break irrevocably with Great Britain seemed near, I was appointed to the committee assigned to draft a Declaration of Independence. Len.
Jefferson.
I am Thomas Jefferson. That's correct, Len. So you have the opportunity to pick from our famous faces. We didn't see them earlier, so let's have a look at them now. Tonight they are...
Lovable in pigtails, Emma Albert Ritchie.
Only 21 years ago, Emma from A Current Affair.
Jason Roberts.
Just a cool 5 years old then. That's where he was 21 years ago from Fresh.
Laura Innes.
ER.
Sam Newman.
The AFL Footy Show in Melbourne.
Meg Bolker.
You should see the cutest little girl out. Little Meg from Blackburn in Victoria loves to bounce on a trampoline and it's great to have you with us, Meg.
Martin Sheen.
The West Wing.
Marg Heldenberger.
CSI.
Steve Bisley.
Water Rats.
And Sorrel Wilby.
From Getaways. So, Len, you're trailing by $5, $10 and $15 on the board. Who would you like?
I'll go with Sorrel Wilby, thanks, Glenn.
From Getaway. Good luck. Here's Sorrel.
Make the most of any PC with this Microsoft package, including Encarta Reference Suite, Picture It Photo and Print Studio 2001 and much more, valued at $748 from Microsoft.
Nice prize, Len. Not the money, it stays hidden and it will all be there when we play the fame game again in the next round. But we have a great game on our hands. Still that one question separating Len and Russell. Russell on the lead on $45 as we head into the cash card round. But before we go to the break, we are celebrating 21 years of sale. So let's just go back through the years.
Back in 1994, after various celebrity co-hosts filling in, Nikki Buckley joined the show.
Please welcome Nikki Buckley. Hi, Nick. Oh, good to see you. Nice to have you with us again.
Good to be back.
And in 1995, the O.J. Simpson trial and verdict was the hot topic for news stories around the world.
Welcome back as we celebrate 21 years of sale of the century. And here's a question which could give you $100,000 cash. In the normal game, how many points or more does a champ need to finish on to get the car on the board? All we need is your answer. Phone this number which is on the screen at the moment. Phone it as many times as you like and leave your details and the answer. And who knows, that answer could give you $100,000 cold hard cash. It's as simple as that. As we get into round three, Russell's in the lead on $45. Here we go, round three questions. Lying on the east bank of the Hooghly, a branch of the Ganges, Paul.
Calcutta.
That's correct. Is which city India's third largest after Bombay and Delhi? From the Greek for many and angle comes what, Len?
Polygon.
Correct. Comes what term for a closed plane figure such as a triangle or pentagon? Cash card time, and with that answer, Len, yourself and Russell share the lead on $45. Now, we're going to auction off the opportunity to play for the $5,000 cash. We're going to start at $15. So, Len and Russell, $15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I think we're going to go low here. 9, 8,
Hey, Len.
7, 6, $5. One question. $4. Oh, Russell's coming in at $4. Now, of course, if he picks the $15, this could give you an $11 lead, Russell. So, which suit would you like?
I might go the diamonds, Glenn.
I go for the diamonds. Fingers
Okay,
are crossed.
let's have a look.
What is it going to be?
See if it paid off for you.
Could be any chance to help out here. Take 5. So, dare I say, Russell, you're on 41. Len is on 45.
Len and I have become very good mates in the last 15 minutes. I will take it from Len, however.
Oh, so there you go. That's what mates do, Len, apparently. Where was the money?
Was with hearts.
So there you go. Still a very close game. In fact, after all of that, Russell, you have enabled yourself to have a lead of $1. Len is on $40. You're in the lead on $41. On with the questions. Earning him international pilot's licence number 64 was the 1911 flight in a plane of his own, Len.
John Dygan.
No, of his own design by future helicopter pioneer Igor Sikorsky. An anagram of ponder is the Len.
No.
Is the trademark of which aniseed flavoured French liqueur? Per know the answer. So a very important fame game question. $25 and the wild card has been added. For example, Paul, the correct answer and the $25 will put you into the lead. And similarly with you too, Mark. So who am I? Born in Denmark in 1918, I graduated from the Copenhagen School of Architecture in 1942. Paul?
Jørgen Utzon.
I am Jørgen Utzon, of course, the man who designed the Sydney Opera House. Great get early in the question, Paul, and as I say, pick correctly here and you're in the lead. Who would you like?
Martin Sheen, thanks.
Good luck. Here's the money behind Martin. Some of the money is there, $15, certainly puts you back into the game, Paul. Where was the rest of the money, Karina?
Meg Bolker had the wild card, Sam Newman had the 10 and Steve Bisley had the $25.
So that's where the money was, and boy, what a round. It's been up and down and all over the place. But Paul, that takes you up to $35, which means we now have still a close scoreline. Mark on 20, Len on 30, Paul on 35 and Russell on 41. Literally anyone's game as we return after this break for the final round, the Mad Minute, to decide which of our champs will be going into the finals on Monday night as we celebrate Sale's 21 years. Time for our final question for the night to give you the opportunity to pick up $100,000 cash. And the question is, the current adjudicator won the lot back in 1986. He also holds the record for 200 points in one episode. What is his name? That's all we need. If you know the answer, phone this number, which is on the screen at the moment. Give your answer and leave your details, and you're in the running to win $100,000 cash. And you can ring as many times as you like, and we still have some more questions coming your way throughout the series. Now it's down to the Mad Minutes. At the moment, Russell is in the lead on $41. But we're going to find out which one of these 4 gentlemen will be joining Vince Smith, also David Perlia and Andrew Werbick, who are already into the semi-final on Monday night. So good luck to you all, gentlemen. It's for the game. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. Which word beginning with A means to renounce a throne? Len?
Abdication.
Yes, what is the first name of Australian motoring journalist? Len?
Peter.
Correct. One of the largest cities of which country is Da Nang? Paul?
Vietnam.
Yes, military duty in the field during war is called active. Len?
Service.
Yes, a player with which British soccer team is Mark Vidu? Len?
Leeds.
Yes, what is the past tense of the word, Paul?
Forgotten.
Swept. Who became the first woman speaker in our federal? Paul?
Joan Childs.
Stop the clock. You clearly said Childs there, unfortunately, Paul. It's Joan Child, singular. So, our scoreline, Mark on 20, Paul on 30, Russell on 41 and Len in the lead on $50 as we have 31 seconds remaining, and we'll restart the clock now. Which bird is also known as the Laughing Jack? Russell?
Kookaburra.
Yes, which god is the Roman equivalent of the Greek? Russell?
Jupiter.
Correct. Stop the clock. It's happening here, really, isn't it? He's done it again.
I'm the time king.
And he is? Well, Russell, congratulations. You are the time king, obviously. Just in the nick of time. So our scoreline, Mark on 20, Paul on 30, and still a great battle between Len and Russell. Len, you're on $50, Russell on 51. 22 seconds remaining, and we'll restart the clock now. Formed in which country of the United Kingdom with a Bay City roll? Paul?
Scotland.
Correct. Which book of the Bible tells the story of Noah's Ark? Len?
Genesis.
Yes, which crop is attacked by the boll weevil? Len?
Cotton.
Yes, what would you normally do with zabagalone? Len?
Drink it.
Eat it. A hit for the Rolling Stones was Jumping. Len?
Jack Flash.
Yes, the cardigan and the Pembroke are breeds. Russell?
Scottish.
Of which Welsh dog? Corgi was the answer we needed. And Len, you've won the game, but what an amazing battle. Yeah.
Len, well done.
They certainly got into it, and I don't think we've ever had that many close calls with the time, is what Russell put us through tonight. So thanks for the tension, Russell. Len is going into our final on Monday night, but to all of our champs for coming back and joining us tonight, it's been great having you with us, and we'd like you all to have these gifts.
A sign of elegance and individuality, the 149 Meisterstück fountain pen is one of the world's most prestigious writing instruments. It features a nib crafted from gold and platinum that has been cut, ground and finished by hand to create an unrivaled writing experience. A fitting token for our champions to commemorate Sale's 21st birthday from Mont Blanc.
Congratulations, Len. Well done. That was a close finish there between the two of you.
The closest I've had, I think. Yeah, that was a rough one.
Well, you've done very well. You know what it's like to walk in here, and you know what it's like when I say let's go shopping. So let's go shopping. We're going to have a look at some things. Now the spider, that's what you need to do. Go hooting around there. Grab a spot because you have played incredibly well. In fact, we've had some great games all the way through the series, Len, and tonight was no exception. And at the end of the series, our winning champ is going to pick up the fabulous Alfa Romeo Spider.
Experience the absolute freedom of the Alfa Romeo Spider, the ultimate birthday present for lovers of classic sports cars. Exceptional steering control and alloy wheels allow the Spider to master any driving conditions, while the modern dynamic interior hosts a sports display modelled on classic Alfa Romeo styling. The Spider's whisper-quiet driving belies a powerful 2-litre twin-spark engine that puts you ahead of the pack. It's valued at $54,390 plus on-road costs. Alfa Romeo, the heart and soul of sports cars.
It's a great car. You'll have a lot of fun in there. No, come back here, Len. No. So that's going to be given away on Tuesday night, and you will be joining us on Monday night for our final. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being a part of it again.
It's tonight.
Always fantastic seeing our champs come back and join us, and they always make a great game. And tomorrow night is going to be no exception. Of course, we are down to our final years. 96, 97, 98 and 99 will be represented here tomorrow night as we finish up the heats of our 21st birthday celebration on sale. So we look forward to your company then. Until then, take care.
Thanks for watching. Good
Bye-bye.
night.